Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve Codeforces problem maximization. Before we start looking the problem details, some examples and its solution, I want to mention that my channel is dedicated to help people who are preparing for Java J2 interviews and coding interviews. You will find a lot of helpful videos on my channel that will help you in your Java interview preparation and your coding interview preparation. There are over 200 solved different varieties of coding problems which are asked by big tech companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, and many other big tech companies. And those are from different varieties that are very important from coding interview perspective, such as dynamic programming, DFS, BFS, matrix problems, as well as linked list related problems, string related problems, binary search tree related different coding questions. So you can practice all those coding questions, and that will definitely help you in your coding interviews. So if you are preparing for any Java J2 interviews or coding interviews, please subscribe to this channel now. So let's look into the maximization problem. So you are given an integer n and an array a1 to an. You should reorder the elements of the array a in such a way that sum of max on prefixes ith prefix is a1 to ai is maximized. So formally you should find array b1 to bn such that the sets of elements of array a and b are equal. It is equivalent to array B can be found as array A with some reordering. So basically we have been given one array and we have to reorder the array so that the maximum sum of max prefixes should be maximum, right? So let's look into the problem details further. Max of set of non-negative integer is the minimal non-negative integer such that it's not in the set. So for example, max of 1 to 3 is 0. So basically non-negative, right? So 0 is considered, right? So 0 will be the first one which is not in this set, right? If 0 is there, then we will in, for example, in this case 0 1 2 4 5, so 3 is missing here. So the max of this set is 3, right? So first non-negative missing integer, right, in this sequence. So in the input they have given us number of test cases is the first line, and then in the second line they have given us the number of elements in the array and the array basically, right? So 7 is number of elements and total 7 elements are given to us in the array. So let's take this example on the whiteboard, and first we'll understand what the max is and how to solve this problem here. So this is the input that is given to us. So 7 elements are there and array is also given to us. So we have to find out the sum of max, right? So prefix sum basically, as you can read here. So what they are saying is here, right? So max on prefixes, right? Ith prefix should be maximized basically, right? So for example, let's look into this problem first, right? Let's look into this example. So if you look at this, so if we calculate like 0, right? First if we take 0th element, then max of 0 is 1, right? Because 1 is the first missing element which is non-negative, right? So as you can see here, 1. Then if we take 0 and 1, then the first missing element will be 2, right? So as you can see, as we are going here, we are maximizing the prefix sum, right? Because 1 plus 2 is maximum. So if you consider 0 and 1, then if we go 0 first and then 0 and 1, then it will give us the maximum sum, right? If we go like 1 first, let's say if we take 1, right, and then if we take 1 and 0, right, if we take 1 and 0, then here first we will just get 0 as the max here, right? Because 0 is missing here, and here we will get 2. So the total sum is not maximized. So we have to make sure that we are actually, if you look at it and observe it carefully, we are going in a sorting order, right? We first go 0, then we are going 0 1. And why we are doing it? Because we want to maximize the prefix sum of max, right? So for example, one example I already showed you. So now 0 1 we are going. Now after 0 1 we will go 0 1 2, right? And 0 1 2 we will do here. So the first missing max is 3, right? The first non-negative integer which is missing here. So 3 is there, so we will add 3 here. So max is 3 basically, right? Then after that 0, 1, 2, and then we will take 3, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3 we will take 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So as you can see, we are going in sorted order. This is sorted and it is in ascending order, right? So the max will be 4 here. So the reason why we are going sorted ascending order is because we want to maximize the prefix sum, right? Because that is what they have asked us to do basically, as you can see. So reorder the elements of the array in such that the sum of max on prefixes is maximized, right? So that is what very important statement in this problem. So we are trying to maximize it. So we will just go like this basically, right? After that we will do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are here, the 5 will be the max. Then we will do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. In that case 5 will be the max, right? Because first missing is 5. And here if there is one more here at the bottom, so I'll just show you here. So if you do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 3, then 5 is the max, right? Because 5 is the first missing integer. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there, 5 is missing, so 5 will be the max uh, of this, right? So this is how we are calculating the max. So we are doing actually ascending order, and what you might have observed in this last example, right? I'm just moving it because it's just kind of cluttered here with other colors. So if we are if you observed in this last step, you know, here 3, so far this until 7 we have this sorted order, right? 3 is we are putting it 3 here at the end because 3 is already here, right? So this is a duplicate element, so we are putting it at the end basically, right? So still we have maximized the max value, because here also we are getting max like max value as 5, right? So we are maximizing the max value here, right? So I'll just remove this color, so we can just, you know, have a blank screen here, correct screen. So I'll just move it again, this one. So this is our next example. So one more time we'll just see why we are doing the sorting, right? So for example, let's say we have elements, let's say um, let's just assume that 0 is there, then uh, 5 is there, let's say, right? And then 1 is there, and let's say these are the elements, right? And if we are not taking in the sorted order, let's say if we take 5 first here, then the max will be what? In this case 0, right? Max will be 0 if we take 5. After that, if we take 1 here, right, then max will be what? 0 again, right? If we take 0, the max will be again 0 basically. For 0 max will be 1, sorry, for max will be 1 for 0. So if you calculate this total, it is just 1 basically, right? This is just 1, the sum is 1. But if we go in the ascending order sorted way, so if we take first 0, then our max will be 1, right? If we take 1 here, then our max will be 2. And if we take 5 here, sorry, if we take 1 here, it is 0, and if we take 5 here, max will be 0. So actually this is not the correct example. Let me just modify this example. So I wanted to explain basically why the sorting we are doing actually, right? So 0, 1, then let's say 2, and then uh, let's say 4, right? So let's assume that this 4 is there. So we actually wanted to maximize the max value, right? So if we take, let's say um, let's just look into this example. If we take 2 here first, right, then the max value will be uh, first missing value will be 0, right? Then if we take 0 and 2, right, then if we take 0 and 2, right, so sorry, so first we take 2, then after that we have taken 2 and 1, right? So first value 2, then after that we took 1, so again 0 will be the max value. If we take, let's say 2, 1 and then 4, right, then in this case 0 is the again max value, right? And if we take now 2, 1, 4 and 0, right, Now in this case 0, 1, 2, 3 is the max value. So if we calculate this total, then only 3 is our prefix sum, right? Only 3 is our prefix sum. Now let's just do one thing. Let's reorder this in the way that we want, right? In the sorted order. So first we will take 0, right? Let me just use some other color. So first now we are taking 0. So our max will be 1, right? After 0 we are taking 1. So our max will be 0, 1, 2 will be the max, right? Now we are taking 0, 1 and 2. So our max will be 3, right? And now we are taking 0, 1, 2 and 4. So our max will be again 3, right? So as you can see, we have maximized our total prefix sum of max values. Now it is 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1 is equal to 9, right? So 9 is our prefix total sum. So this is why we are using this sorting order, right, to maximize this sum. So that's what I wanted to explain you. So if we don't use sorting order, we will not get the maximum sum, right, as you have seen in this example. So so how we are going to solve this problem now, right? So we understood the problem. Let's just go through how we will solve this quickly. So we first thing is we have to do is we have to sort this, right, as we have seen in this example. So first we will sort this array which is given to us. So now it is 0, 1, 2, 3, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, again 3, there are 2 3, right, and then 4 and then 7, right? So this is after sorting, right? And then what we will do is we will go and take one by one the elements, right? So first we will take 0, as you can see. Then we will calculate our prefix sum is 1, right, because we wanted to maximize. So whenever we take these values, we will also just maintain one set, right? So we will maintain a set uh, what values we have already taken, right? So and then because we wanted to find out if it is a repeated value, then we have to do some other step in for the repeated value, right? So 0 is the value, it's not in the set, we will add it into the set and we will just print that value into our answer, right? So 0 we printed. 1 is not into the set, we will add it into the set, we will print it into our answer array, right? Then 2 is also not into this set, we will add it into the set and we will print that value into our output. 3 is also not into the set, we will add it into this set 3 and then we will print that 3 here, right? Now for this 3 is already existing into the set, right? So we will just capture it into some other set. Basically let's just say set 2, right? So 3 is the repeated value, right? And we will not add it into our answer here. So we will just continue, right? After that we will go to 4 is not into the set, we will add it into this set and we will add it into our answer. 7 is not into this set, we will add it into the set and we will add it into our answer, right? So far we are done. So after we are done with this array, we will go through the set 2, right, whatever is the duplicate elements, and then we will just append that duplicate element here, right? So that's how the solution will be. So as you can see, this is what the answer is, right? And this is same thing, our matching our answer basically. 0 1 2 3 4 7 3 0 1 2 3 4 7 3. So this is the way we have maximized our max values. As you can see, 0 has one value, then 0 1 has 2, right? Then 0 1 2 has 3. So this is, as you can understand from this, if we go this sorting order, then we are maximizing, right? Because you will get always maximum value. So now 0 1 2 means your max will be 3. If you are going 0 1 2 3, then your max will be 4. For 0 1 2 3 4, your max will be 5, right? So you are maximizing your max value. So let's go through the Java code for this solution. So I explained you already in very details. So this is the input that is given to us. So n is number of elements into the array and these are the elements of the array, right? So first thing is we will sort this array, right, as we seen in the example, and then we'll just create one array list called as repeated numbers. This is the way we wanted to capture if any number gets repeated. For example, here 3 gets repeated, right? To capture the repeated element, we will just use this repeated numbers array list. So we will just print the first number after sorting, right? After sorting, so after sorting 0 will be the first number we will print, and then we will start with number 1, right? So if the number 1 is not equal to the previous number, right, which means that it's not repeated basically, right? Sorry, if it is equal to the previous number, it means it is repeated element, then we will add it into our repeated numbers list. Otherwise we will just print it basically, right? So as you can see, this is what we are doing. So 0 1 2 3 4 we are doing. So when we encounter this 3, this is equal to the previous number, right, in the sorted order, so we will just keep it and we will add it into the array list, right? So that's what we are doing here. So after, after we are done with this for loop, then we have actually in our example we have created this section basically, right? So now our 3 is the repeated one that we have to append it basically, right? So that's what we are doing here. So we'll just go through the repeated numbers list and we'll just append the repeated number here basically, right? And that's it. So that is the solution. So let's just go ahead and execute this. So as you can see, we are getting correct answer 0 1 2 3 4 7 3. So this is the example we have taken. The first example, this is the example we have taken. So we are getting 0 1 2 3 4 7 3. So we are getting the correct answer as you can see it. Right, so this is the example. So we can take this another example. So let's just take this another example also. So it's let's modify our input quickly. So it is 5 here and these are the numbers. So 2 comma 2 comma. So let's just execute this code with ours. So 26892. So here 26892. So we are getting correct answer. So this is the way we can solve the problem maximization on Codeforces. So we have what we did is we have used sorting so that we can get the maximum value basically of prefix sum, right? This maximum value of prefix sum we are getting basically. If you are new to my channel, on my channel there is a playlist called as Codeforces, which has a lot of solved Codeforces problem explained with Java code and examples. You can go through that. There is another big playlist on my channel called as Lead Code and Lint Code Solutions that has lots of solved coding problems which were previously asked by big tech companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Yahoo, Microsoft, and many other big tech companies. So you can go through these two playlists. It has lots of solved problems that will definitely help you in your coding interview preparation. If you are preparing for telephonic Java interviews, there is another playlist called as Java Interview that discusses frequently asked telephonic Java interview questions, and how to answer those questions is also discussed and explained there. So you can go through that. That can help you in your initial screening rounds as well as your telephonic interviews. Other videos are also there that discusses Java architecture, design patterns, string related interview coding questions are also there. If you like this video, if you find it helpful, and if you like the way it's created and explained with whiteboarding session and Java code examples, then please give it a like. Also subscribe to the channel. Your subscription to the channel is really important for us, because that is the way the videos can reach to more people like you who are preparing for coding interviews and who need help in solving different coding interview problems. They can watch these solved coding interview problems, and they can build up logic to solve different coding interview questions. They can learn how to apply different varieties of Java APIs to solve different kind of coding questions. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any questions related to this video, please put your questions below the description. I'll give you the code link into and my GitHub account link. You can check out the Java solutions there. There are lots of Java solutions already there uploaded, so you can check it out there. Also share this video with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching this video.